One left. All right. Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I'm simulcasting on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Haps all at once. I'm using the username Tiffany TLC Music, all one word, on all those platforms. Please do consider taking a moment now or later to follow me, especially on Twitter, because you can watch there, and that's the only place I make announcements, like I can't come on today or whatever. Normally, I come on most weekdays, as this little blurb says. Most weekdays, or this blurb, these blurbs, most weekdays between like 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, often running late though. I sing and play acoustic guitar, but also do some vocal looping. Most of my music's modern American folk, but I also do some bluesy songs, and I come on, well, I already said that. And I'm a singer-songwriter, so all my songs are original. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be that way, but they are all original. That's all I do. I just realized I did not do this right here. My technology is a bit messed up. Hold on. Anyway, I have had a breakthrough. It's a little misleading, though, because I haven't had the breakthrough with music. I had the breakthrough related to a friend, and the breakthrough was with nonviolent communication. However, I haven't had the breakthrough yet, but I've had an idea that has provided a breakthrough for me with regard to this ideas on how to proceed with this very, very difficult conflict I'm having with a friend. So the theme is breakthrough with music. Hopefully you will have your own breakthrough while you're watching. I don't know. Or one of the songs will help you with a breakthrough. Often my songs are kind of self-coaching songs. They help me get through different things. But I have some also that reflect certain times in my past, memories, processing, being thankful for particular people. What the heck just fell down? That was really weird. Anyway, so I am going to sing one of the latter type of songs today. I'm going to sing, I think, my two kind of childhood related songs that I have. One is called Sad and Sweet Memories, and the other is called Tumble Star. Now that, I should have said that. That's actually a song I did not write myself. That's a song that was written for me, though, by somebody else. Sip of water. All right. So let's do it. Let's do it. If you are new and you are watching live, I hope you consider letting us know where you're watching from, how you're doing, anything you feel like, wherever you comment from, whether it's Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, or Haps, it should show up here. I always have to think which way I'm pointing. Here. It will bump my comments, my little blurb up and away, which is fine because then later at the end of the broadcast, I'll put another one on. So let's do Sad and Sweet Memories. And this is more specifically, it's a song about my parents, but more broadly, it's a song about coming to terms with the idea that you can have had very acutely unmet needs as a child and also empathize with your parents. You can empathize with yourself for those unmet needs and also kind of have understanding for your parents, probably having done, well, I'm assuming doing the best they can with whatever they knew, whatever resources, internal and external, they had access to at the time. So I think I'm going to trim one nail. That will help me play even better. Carrie, you've been here, there, and everywhere? Did you miss my introduction? It's totally fine if you did, but I don't want to repeat myself if you heard it. I've had a breakthrough. I think I might have alluded to this. You may not have caught it, but I've had this on top of my dental surgery. I've had a consternating, is that a word? Consternating? I think so. Um, like devastating struggle with a friend. And I mean, like friendship ending conflict. It relates to, I did talk about in depth, actually, it relates to the COVID thing. And I talked about, anyway, I had a great idea about how to proceed because I've been just stuck. I have been stuck in the mud trying to draft an email response. Absolutely stuck. And so I'm really happy about that. So I thought I had to I had to put the word breakthrough somewhere in my broadcast title. So it's breakthrough with music. Not sure this particular song is going to lead anybody to any kind of breakthrough, but maybe a breakthrough in their relationship with their parents. I don't know. I remember our house, the happy times in our house, together with my mom and dad. When it split apart, I felt so sad. Wasn't everything it could be. Didn't always know how to care for me. But I loved that little family. The peace and the stability. Sad and sweet memories. I'm so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. Oh, yeah, right. You both mean so much to me. I know, I hope not. You as a single mom wasn't easy for you or me. I needed more support and harmony. But your parents, they didn't show you what to do. And parenting alone is so much harder too. That's why I'm so amazed at the sweet friendship that we have today. I love the connection that we share now. We ended up close somehow. Sad and sweet memories. So glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. I really missed our times, Dad, from before the split. You wrote a lullaby for me and sang it with such tenderness. Your tenderness, it carried on and on. But your focus on me seemed almost gone. But I know it was so very hard to lose your family. So hard, I think maybe it hurt to look at me and really see. Yet I've come to treasure what you're able to give. And I'm so grateful for every day that you live. Sad bright and sweet memories. Glad, so glad for what you gave to me. Though you didn't always know just how to meet my needs. You both mean so much to me. You both mean so much to me. Right? And I have been there, Carrie. I have been there. I've been there in this situation. I mean, I've definitely been tempted to go to just partly just out of desperation for ease and closure, because it is not easy when you receive something that has so many different points of lack of shared reality in terms of, say, COVID safety, something really important to me. And also so many requests or, well, demands that when I read them, I was like, gosh, I cannot think of how I can satisfy those demands and still meet some very, very dire needs for myself, on behalf of myself and others, like safety. So the breakthrough, in case you're interested, relates to another tool that I've talked about nonviolent communication before. There's this other tool in NVC, and it's not just in NVC. I'm sure it's in other communication methods, but where you talk about the talking. So, right. You are those like, is that a fork and knife? That's great, Gary. The breakthrough is, so you can say, I didn't realize how much I had to say, but I've been trying to draft this email response and I'm stuck. I can't proceed. And part of it is because I think I've gone to like a reptilian brain reaction, like a freeze reaction, because the person talked about being angry and boundaries crossed and things like that. And this is a dear friend, even though we have a disconnect on COVID big time. And I have trauma in my past related to anger and, perceived threats. And so I just like went into like PTSD, like reaction of just, because it was like, picture a bug that realizes there's a predator. It's like, you kind of want to get away, but if you move, you might attract attention. And just even writing something was taking the risk that it would be the wrong thing. And then I'd lose her friendship forever. It's that kind of thing, like really bringing up a lot of intense emotion. And I like cry. I've cried so much over the last week, not just because of my tooth pain, although there's that, or my surgery pain. Anyway, so the breakthrough was, once I decided, you know what, I'm going to have an email about this PTSD reaction that I'm having, and kind of about how can we proceed in a way that is not triggering that. And I proposed mediation and all kinds of different things, because this is like, it's that intense of an issue to try to process, as you probably know, with how things have gone out there in the world with these discussions. And it's that important of a friendship to me. And I hope to her. She did say she loves me and she treasures our friendship. So once I decided to do that and I started actually writing it, the email completed itself in an hour and a half. I was done. What? Oh no. Sheep deworming and anti-COVID help. Tractor Supply Store. I need sheep deworming and anti-COVID help. I can't tell if that's 100% a joke or if you really, because I guess you could probably get sheep deworming at the Tractor Supply Store. Turning GOP. Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese, I really think so. I'm turning GOP, you know I'm turning GOP, I really think so. Sheep deworming. That makes me think of, and maybe that's what you meant. I was thinking about Claire's sheep song. This person's actually not being a sheep in that sense. She's not at all doing what everybody, really our entire friend circle has been very religious about doing COVID safety stuff. So from one end to the other, vaccines, and she does some of it, but some critical stuff not sharing information that I would have liked shared with other guests to the event she planned. All right. So let's do the lullaby. Although I'm torn about doing that because that's always such a sleepy thing. But we can do it. We can do it and then just move on from it. We can do that. Jolt people awake. So you've all been warned. Gird yourself against falling asleep as I sing this beautiful lullaby by my dad, by my daddy. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, gentle down. A busy day full of play, friends were ever there. I sang my songs, I played my games, and toys always shared. Oh God, don't get me started. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. I have something to say on that. Tumble far, I wonder why. Sleepyhead, dreams are spinning round. Snug in bed, a gentle sleeping sound. Tumble star, tumble from the sky. Tumble far, I wonder why. I guess I didn't know avertaminosin came from sheep. I think I knew that at one point. Yes, to keep this cloaked. I'm curious what you consider the controversy about avertaminosin. This is my only exposure to it. A relative had been suggesting that poor people in the world should really just take avertaminosin and not worry about trying to get the vaccines. And I had searched avertaminosin. First unpaid, non-sponsored search result on Google was FDA, avertaminosin. Do not take this warning for prevention or cure of COVID. And so I sent that. to the person. I never heard back. And then fast forward a bunch of months, and we needed to know that someone we were getting together physically with had only been around vaccinated people. Found out after we had hung out with that person that she had actually been with this relative in the car for an hour and a half, and this relative is on averted medicine and not vaccinated. And when this person that we ate with texted the other person who's on averted medicine, who's very close relative, and said, I'm now starting to get concerned. My people I ate with are concerned. Have you been sick lately? And he just went off about averted medicine, and you're just kind of all a bunch of things that I don't have shared reality with, and it's not consistent with the news I see. Yeah. I mean, it's this person lives with a medical professional too, who's very pro-vaccine. So I wouldn't want to be at their dining room table. But when I heard the response that he gave to the person that we ate with, it was so did not meet my need for shared reality or like gentleness or humility or anything, that I thought, wow, I'm not going to reach out again on this. And that was a big decision because I care about this person. I don't want them to get sick with COVID. But that's why I have the song When I Gotta Let Go. It actually relates to the same person. Sometimes to be sustainable, and for us, we can't keep knocking on the same door to try to help. And so, it's a deworming drug. Gosh. Yeah. I just hope nothing happens to him because, again, I care about him too. So let's do Everybody's in a Circle. Would that be nice? And then Persist. I will give a little, my little normal plug. Thanks for joining, by the way, Carrie. For anyone who is new, do consider following, either now or better yet after the broadcast. Tiffany TLC Music is the username. Any of these platforms are great, especially Twitter for announcements as well as watching. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Haps, my simulcasting locations. Let's do Everybody's in a Circle. And I was thinking maybe Persist. That'd be a good one. Everybody's in a Circle is a song to remind us that even when we're lonely or we're worried about connecting, fitting in, being included in part of a social group or groups. Uh-oh, my hair's doing funny things. I can see it in the video there. I had to wear it in a bun today, so it's kind of smashed. Anyway, I didn't have to, but I did out. I went to the doctor, physical therapist. All right. It's easier to wear my mask that way. Anyway, do not need to know that. So, Everybody's in a Circle. I need a pick for this. A pick. All right. Where is my pick? Okay, here it is. If you fear you won't fit in, do a circle you wanna be in. If the light from the nearest sun is much too dim, if you're lonely, look around and realize everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in a circle, you yourself are a sun, light shines through you, everyone. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Now there is no center of the universe. There is no one sun to which everyone must run. We're all stars shining our own light. So know that everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Did I already do that one? Did I do that one? I don't think so. If I did, I'm going to do it again. I think I did. I'm going to do it again. I did. I'm going to do it again on purpose. There is no, I know I did, center of the universe. There is no one sun to which everyone must run. We're all stars shining our own light. So know that everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Now your circle, it might be small, it might contain no person at all. Imaginary friends, spider on the wall. But when your love is shining through you, it'll do for now. Everybody's in the circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Everybody's in the circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are the sunlight shines through everyone. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You're already in a circle, you yourself are a sun. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you, everyone. So I've been saving your message to read it. If I read that comment so long, I would totally forget the song. It was nice and understanding for almost, you were nice and understanding for almost 70 years. I am tired of being nice. Don't anger the liberals. Ask the people who threw away the Tories and said, oh wait, am I seeing the whole message? Oh, okay. It's nice and understanding all the 70 years. I'm tired of being nice. Don't anger the liberals. Ask the people who threw away the Tories before. Yeah, I mean, I get that. It's hard when there are, I was just explaining in this email. Are you? Tell me why, Carrie. Some specific thing with COVID? It can be just, you can just share it in a few words. It doesn't have to be a thorough description. Um, yeah, I mean, NVC's theory is that when we have an extremely dire unmet need, like let's say the unmet need for safety, shared reality. I love that need. It's such a great phrase about something really important like safety. A very important need that's unmet, that we are very, very tempted subconsciously to go to anger. Like our default, the theory is that our default emotions are more vulnerable. No, ever since Richard Nixon. Oh. um, you mean you haven't been angry since Richard Nixon? Ever since Richard Nixon, you've been angry. Oh no. The theory is that subconsciously or consciously, we go to anger to motivate others to meet our very dire unmet needs out of fear. And we do that out of desperation. And it's not necessarily something conscious. This is the theory. Um, and 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 so we also, NBC kind of considers anger to be like an add-on emotion, that the default emotions are more vulnerable. Like if safety, you're having fear. Like I'm afraid. My need for safety isn't going to get met. I'm afraid. But we add anger on as a conscious or subconscious way to get into a state where we're now motivating other people. Because when we're angry, there's fear in the other person often about, gosh, are they gonna do something to me? Are they gonna withdraw their affection? Are they gonna hurt me physically, or what's gonna happen? And so NBC invites us to translate our anger and to find the vulnerable emotion and to appeal to someone's intrinsic motivation to meet our needs because they care about us. LBGT. But why are you angry tonight specifically? You're not still specifically worked up about Richard Nixon or LBJ, I'm assuming. I'm going to guess it's COVID related. But perhaps it's something else. And you don't have to say, but I'm curious. So let's end on Persist. Persist, a song about continuing to work on something that's difficult. I was going to say channeling our anger, but it's not quite what I want to say. I like the idea of translating our anger, not staying in anger. But man, are we being tested these days, because safety is a dire need. So is connecting with others. And because COVID's running rampant, now we're locking down again. Carrie, I know you're at home a lot of the time. Maybe your relatives would be interested in this. There is an app. I mentioned it last time. Micro COVID. If you search microcovid.org and you search micro COVID, all one word, calculator. Oh my gosh, it's such an empowering tool. You can insert everything from like scenarios of who you're living with, what area you're in, what risk level they are. And you can put all this together to find out what is your risk, your quantified risk of getting COVID. And you can just on a weekly basis. So I can say like, my goal is to keep within 0.1% chance of getting COVID a year. That's really hard, by the way. And you can say, okay, I'm going to go to the grocery store. It's in Sacramento. I'm wearing an N95. There's all these masks options. They're put on the worst case mask. And, I'm going to, within 15 feet, there are how many people, what risk profile are they? Well, I don't know, so they put on defaults. You go through all that, and then you can get like, this will use up 40% of your risk budget for the week or whatever it is. Okay, it is. There it is. There you go. It's COVID. Oh, gosh. Is there a lot of that stuff on TikTok, huh? All right. All the stuff on TikTok, that which may or may not be COVID related, and also the anti-vax and anti-masker stuff. There are people. All right, here we go. Let's persist. Let's slog on. We gotta get through this. Sisters and brothers, it's been hard. Well, I know you are weary, maybe even scarred. But just look what we've done. Let love lead the way. We've made all of the difference. So we'll continue this way. Yes, we will act. We will resist. We will persist. Every day we exist. So when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When we stand for love and empathy for all, you know we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, we are up for the ride. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist. Every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When every single one of us does something each day to make the world more fair, and does it in their own way, big or small, we value it all. 'Cause when we include everyone, we rise, we rise, we rise like the sun. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist. Every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yes, keep on slogging through the tough stuff. We have to get to the other end of this COVID situation. We just have to. And what a lot of persisting it's taken, and how scarred some of us are. Many of us are. So many families just devastated, loss of a loved one, um, so many economic lives devastated. It's just, and it keeps on going, raging. On to more pleasant things. I repaired my first dulcimer. Ooh, oh my gosh. Ooh, are you going to do a broadcast with it soon? So you repaired your first dulcimer, almost 50 years old, and you restrung and adjusted your newer one. Wow, that's awesome, Carrie. That sounds like a lot of work. What was wrong with your first one? I have this lovely Martin guitar that my dad gave me, and unfortunately it got smashed. It got crushed on one corner in all of our moves, and um, I took it in to get it repaired, and they were like, "Oh, this is going to cost so much money," because it wasn't just that; like the action needed to be fixed, and old age and a cracked soundboard. Oh my God, how did you fix that? Did you replace it? Or no, soundboard, let me make sure I know what I'm talking about. Is this the soundboard? Is that what that's called? I don't even know. And this was cracked. My dad's guitar was cracked like right here. It was just like, I still have it. I shouldn't say was, and it's still cracked because too much money to fix it. And really, I had already moved on to other guitars that were easier to play. So it was a 3/4 Martin, super cute. Wish I could easily make it work again someday, maybe. I'm guessing you're typing. I don't have those lovely ABCs from Periscope anymore, but I can do a little I can do my little blurb because I just did my last song. So while you're writing, um, I will send off my little blurb. Used to work a lot, in a luthier shop, right? I remember that. Wow, that's you made a lot of instruments. I don't think I quite caught that. Wow, so you can really work with all that equipment, the wood bending and the like like making instruments from scratch. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Do you have all the equipment you need at home though to do that kind of thing? And did you replace the soundboard or did you I'm asking you a lot of questions for typing. Anyway, I'm so happy for you. What a great life you have, Carrie. It's such a great thing. I'm very envious of you. And at your age, I want to be in that situation where I can hang out with my grandkids. I'm not saying it's perfect. I know money is tight and stuff like that, like the tooth stuff. But I do think you got it dialed pretty nicely because I think that human contact is so important and keeping your passions and interests alive so important. Um, Anyway, so there's my blurb. I'm a singer-songwriter, amongst other things. Most of my music's modern American folk, but I do some bluesy songs as well, mostly on the acoustic guitar, but also some vocal looping. And I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. when I'm on time, which I'm often not. Uh, and I do hope you consider following me any or all of these spots, whether you're live or replay. I love when you come on live, but you can also watch replay for sure. Tiffany TLC Music's the username on every spot. I simulcast all these places at once: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Haps. But especially follow on Twitter because that's the only place where I make announcements about not being able to come on or whatever. You lack a lot of tools, but a pocket knife, sandpaper, and glue will work miracles. Well, especially if you know what you're doing, Carrie. If I took a pocket knife, sandpaper, and glue to my dad's guitar, miracles would not be worked. Thank you, Carrie. Thanks for keeping me company. This was a good day to do. Everybody's in a circle. Tidy little circle we have. Thanks for being with me. And anybody watching, a lot of folks have hopped on, so I don't know if people are here and quiet. But I'm also on other spots, perhaps. Masking tape is a secret. Really? Oh, I mean, if you just gave me the roll of masking tape and said, this'll help. Like the education, I think, is key. Anyway, thanks, Carrie, guitar expert, instrument expert person. Thanks for being with me, everybody, live and replay. I appreciate you being here. Do consider joining the TLC family by following any or all of these spots. Until next time, hopefully tomorrow. Bye.